Imagine if one day you woke up and some leaders in your town had proposed a new name to the government which was virtually unpronounceable. Well, this is the real story of Luderitz, where a linguistic storm is brewing. Some residents of this town are protesting plans to change the city's name. The new name incorporates the click-like sounds used by the Nama ethnic group of Namibia in their speech. Those sounds are often represented in written form with punctuation symbols, and so on keyboards, the new name spells out something like this: !NAMI, #NUS. Many Luderitz residents do not care for the new name and complain that the proposed name might be bad for tourism and will be unrecognizable by computers and websites. According to a resident, Crispin Clay, nobody is quite certain how to pronounce or how to spell it. However, the government has stated that the reason for the change is to reinforce national identities and shed colonialism, as the former name was given after German colonizer Adolf Luderitz, who killed many Nama people in his bid to colonize the city. It's not a done deal yet though, as Presidential Affairs Minister Albert Kawana has said that the process of renaming the town is not complete yet and might take quite a while. We have heard recently in the news about many successful biogas innovations using human waste, and now the waste to fuel movement is in Kenya, where a teenager, Leroy Mwasuru, has come up with his own invention. Leroy's school in eastern Kenya faced a sewage problem after a tractor clearing the site for a new dormitory at the local school encountered pit latrines. This caused waste to leak into the stream, which was the main source of water for the town. In addition, the school was using firewood in the kitchens, rapidly depleting nearby forests because of the demand for wood. There was also the health issue of the smoke affecting the lungs and eyes of the cooks. All these factors inspired Leroy to come up with an invention that uses human waste to power gas stoves. Of course, he faced criticism and is quoted as saying, "There were some people who thought it would not work. The attitude was very negative, so we came up with workshops in the school and in the community to convince people, and the response became more positive." It took about a year for the human waste bioreactor to go from idea to working facility. However, the innovation is now helping homes in the community and will be tested on a larger scale. The reactor could potentially replace as much as 196 tons of wood, which of course is very beneficial to the local ecosystem. Leroy is still working on fine-tuning his ideas and is listening to professionals such as David Moinina Senge, an MIT researcher and president of Global Minimum, a group which works with young people to help them realize their new and change-making ideas. David Senge says about Leroy, "What motivates him is to solve problems that currently affect others in his community. His curiosity to explore and learn from doing within a motivation to bring broader social change is something that we hope to see." And in Ghana, President John Mahama is getting set to fulfill his promise of free sandals for basic pupils of schools across the country. 500,000 school uniforms will also be distributed to pupils, as well as 30,000 computers to various school labs across the country. The president made the promise at his third State of the Nation address this year, saying that this is part of the various initiatives that the government will use to show commitment towards improving education and increasing access to it. The president announced that the initiative was aimed at increasing enrollment at the basic level. He added that local printing presses will also be engaged in the production of 15 million exercise books to also be distributed in basic schools, and also stated that over 300,000 students in senior high schools will attend school for free in September. Lots of promises there. We look forward to seeing these as well as other needed reforms carried out. A reminder in today's Still on the Matter from Ifeanyi Enoch Onoha. He says, "It is the duty of the youth to war against indiscipline and corruption because they are the leaders of tomorrow." We hear you. And with the news done, guys, it's time for us to take a quick break. When we get back, we'll check out what's happening in the world of sports. So if you're a sports lover, don't go anywhere.